Hello guys, it's Infini again, and today I'm gonna show you a game in which I played with one of my favorites, probably the Centurion Mark I. The map is Swamp, the tier is 8. Um, Normally the meds are going this way and they are fighting this way, and then they will go to get the base, and the heavies are attacking and defending on this side. What to know about Centurion is a tier 8 medium British tank with shell penetration with the normal armor piece piercing. Shell penetration is 226 millimeters, and the premium shell is 258. We also have some high explosives with a penetration of 42, but in this tank is not really usable, to be honest. The penetration is quite low. And let's see what we've got. The art is working well on the enemy, and we are trying to push forward here. As we can see that this side, at least from the enemies, is a bit, let's say they didn't come here, too many of them, and we would occupy a nice position in here, and we will try to keep ourselves held down as our turret armor is, and the surprise is quite good, as you could see, and we are starting to work on them. We don't want to push too much, just starting to slice them slice by slice, to hit them as many times as we can, and then to be able to push on them. It was a very good and big surprise, because normally, as I said, the heavies are going that way, and in the same time, yes, we have to be very careful of the arty shot. They have a very decent and big arty, and in the same time the Centurion itself is very vulnerable against the arty shots, as almost all the British tanks are quite, let's say, weak from above, but from the front they are strong enough to be able to deal with tanks. This was a quite bad shot from us, and here you will be able to see that we are bouncing from the bottom of the T-34, and we now changing from automatic targeting to aiming from auto aim to the normal aim. The rate of fire is decent, it's around 5 seconds and something, so, well, it's around 6, let's say, the upper 5 per shell, and the DPM is big enough to be able to deal a lot of damage in a very short time. As we progress in this side, we can see that the enemies were killing all our left flank, and, well, it was, yes, left flank, yeah. So they killed all of them, And yeah, the Oho is bouncing from the side. Let's say we are at almost 2000 damage now, and we've seen a tank which is very dangerous for us, and we are eliminating. At the base, the TVP is already heading to do some damage and to reset. Finally, we could penetrate the Oho from the side. He's turning now with his front. The Panther is quite, well, let's say, not aware of the power of an Oho, and by now we have to retreat as only we and the Panther with a very low health are standing in this side. The match is close, very close. We are trying to penetrate as many times we can the prototype, and one more shot is needed for the tank, but I think we don't have enough gun depression to be able to see on him. We've missed the shot, and we are trying from this direction of where the Oho was putting a big shot in us, and finally the RT was killing the prototype, the 28 prototype. It's a good help from the RT. We are trying to use our speed, acceleration to be able to poke shot against the Oho, and as it's tracked, the RT is a good target for the RT, so we are working together in the turret. 1, 2, and probably now have the chance to win. We are side scraping at the end. The T-34 came to kill us. We got a shot from him. We are running now. The RT is working on him. It was a good team game, and we are coming from the other way. So the thing is looking good. By this round, I've managed to gain some time for both of us to have 2 guns in case of he's hiding in here, and this is what we've got. We've won, and this is the replay. This is how a Centurion is looking like. And let's see the post-game stats. And as we can see here, we've made 4,000 damage. We've got 4,158 for the daily double. We've had a mastery badge on this map, and in the same time a high caliber. We've had only 3 kills. I think it was a good round, even if we've used a lot of gold. In some cases we have to go for sure. It's not an acceptable profit, but when you want to play well, you don't really look at the profit as a main criteria. So we've got 1386 base experience. The biggest problem with this match, why it was so close, is as we can see that our Ferdinand was capable to make only 691 damage, which is 1.5 shot. In the same time, we've got the Panzer Mut, who was doing only 217 damage, and the Tiger one, he was doing 1.5 of his shots. The FV304, we can't expect too much from him in this game, especially if he's not a specialist of the game, because that tank can be sometimes very nasty, as we can see. But as an overall, I have to say that the arty was doing a very good job in this game. He was doing the huge amount of 3,183 damage, killing 5, almost top gun in the arty, and that's especially in a French arty, which doesn't, not in all of the cases, cannot one-shot you. And we can see the same amount of the same problems in the enemy team. Here we can see that we've had 31 shots fired, 26 were hitting the target, and 19 penetrates. It wasn't a sniping game, as we've had only 207 damage from a distance more than 300 meters. We've got decent damage blocked by the armor of 1020. We've tracked for and spot for 1100, and we've used a huge amount of gold, but in the same time, this was the outcome. So I was being capable to finish the game with a mastery badge and with a very good amount of experience for the double. This is how a Centurion is looking like when it's fully upgraded. It's worth the grind, and I'm falling in love continuously with this tank. If you'd like this replay, feel free, and I'll be happy if I would get a like. In the same time, your subscribing would be, if you would subscribe, that would be a pleasure for me to see that it's worth doing it. And you can find some more details under my video, in case if you want to buy a cheaper game, or if you have a replay of which you think is good and you'd like it to have it on my channel. And I don't promise that every single replay sent will be posted, but I will try to have the best of them. Thanks for watching, and if you have any question or comments, please put them in the comment place below. Bye. See you later, guys.